Yeah, we on the vibe, man. It's your boy Dougie D with a P.U.D. Empire takeover, man. Run it. Say, man, we in here. Y'all know what time it is. It's your boy Dougie D, Guerrilla Maab representing Slow, Loud, and Bang, Screwed Up, Click, P.U.D. Empire, man. Know what I'm talking about? For y'all who don't know, hey, man, y'all need to go check y'all references, man. Y'all know we came out with the Guerrilla Maab Rise, me and my bro Zero, and my kinfolk Trey, and the homie Taz. That's the Guerrilla Maab Rise album with some of your classic hits, man. Keep Watching Me, Maab is on the Rise, Southside Story, As the World Keep Turning, Fondren in Maine, most definitely, man. We came out with that was the first album, the Rise album. We came out with the 3D2 album, the Year of the Underdogs, the Resurrected album, man. A host of Slow, Loud, and Banging, which was a spinoff of, I guess you could say, tributary to keeping the culture going from what Screw had invested into the game and to us and whatnot. You know what I mean? And we just had our own little old spinoff of it, Slow, Loud, and Banging. And we put out so many mixtapes of those, man, just to keep the name going and keep the music going, just putting out good quality music all through the city, man, here and there, man. And like I said, man, we just been working hard, putting out good music. And me, Ron, Trey, like I said, we had our differences and whatnot that led to eventually the group fading and whatnot. And everybody eventually start doing their own solos and eventually to their own careers and whatnot. They had the ABN thing. You know me, I was out here in these streets doing my thing, man, thugging and drugging, how it go. You know what I mean? Doing what I do. These streets know. I ain't gonna embellish on that too much because, you know, that was then. But like I said, the streets know what's up with Dougie, man. And for the most part, man, I just been staying on my grind, man. I've been working jobs, doing everything I can, you know what I'm saying, just to support my family. You know what I mean? Cause like this rap thing, it was something that I was doing, I was good at, and you know, I received a few checks here and there, but it wasn't enough for me to say, okay, I'm finna go quit my job or nothing like that at the time, because I didn't have the knowledge of the game that I have now. And see, and that was a downfall on my behalf for not knowing the business end. I was just a young dude who could spit, and just happy to be doing something with some dudes that I love. You know what I mean? We all went into the music with hopes and dreams of getting rich doing it. Because I mean, nobody wants to be working forever for nobody else. So we all went into it with hopes of making it big. But like I say, unfortunately, it didn't. We didn't stay together. Like Screw told us, we was at TSU, man. I remember too at TSU, man. And boy, Screw, it was all of us there. The whole family. SUC, Al D, Wood, Youngster, Grace, Los, Cliche, Anjali, Botany Boys, man. Everybody who was somebody in H-Town from the South was there at this TSU concert thing, man. And that boy Screw folded his hands over his stomach. It was me, Zero, and Trey, and Screw standing outside. That boy Screw say, Dougie, Ro, Trey, man, y'all boys just stay together, man. Y'all boys just stay together. And I ain't gonna lie, that's like one of the only things, like conversation from with Screw that kind of like a thorn in your side. Like we ain't listen to that boy. we didn't. But the city, I always be in my DMs. I'm sure they be in Trey and Ro DMs and messages just as much as they be in mine. Man, we need another Guerrilla Maab album, man. The city need another Guerrilla Maab album. And mind you, like I say, me and Ro, we and Ro hadn't talked to each other for like 13 years, man. Like recently, I'm gonna say October the 2nd, 2020. My brother Pup, man, he hit me. He was like, say, man, I've been meaning to get at you about this, man. That boy Ro, he, you know, me and Ro, because him and Ro, they always stay in contact. A lot of people don't know that Pup was like one of the first artists signed to Zero way back in the day. And we all from the hood, from the same hood and thing. So, you know, Pup and Ro, they always kept a contact, man. And Pup hit me one day and was like, "Say, look here, bro. I been meaning to get at you, man, but I'm telling you now." But Ro, he like, see what we doing over here, man, and he was like, he just want to celebrate. He invited us out to dinner. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I was a little bit on the seesaw about it at first. Because mind you, we hadn't talked to each other in 13 years, man. I didn't know what his mindset really was. But at the end of the day, what my mindset is now, like, bro, I'm on a lot of positive vibes, man. I'm not really dealing with nothing negative. If it's negative, man, I be bobbing and weaving and moonwalking on that, getting away from that negative stuff, dog. So I say, you know, I'm not gonna be the one to cause negative energy to continue. If he reaching out his hand on a positive aspect, I'ma just let it be what it is. So Pup hit me and was like, bro, he set the reservations up for like, I think it was like 8 o'clock or something. So I was like, well, cool. He was like, I'm gonna come scoop you. Because at first I was like, bro, I'm already finna eat. I had just came from the gym. I was finna eat me some African food. He was like, well, just come and have a drink. I was like, bro, y'all know I don't even drink. He was like, bro, you just looking for an excuse. I was like, bro, I'm not looking for no excuse. But he was like, well, 8 o'clock is the reservation. I'm gonna be at your house. So bro pulled up. We went to the restaurant. And man, we just sat down, me, bro, me, Pup, Zero, and Zero had his girl Dougie D with him. And you know, she's a cool female too, man. She's a cool female. Man, we sat down, man, we ate and drank and had a nice conversation and cool it, man. The vibe was good. So at the end of the day, man, I was glad I did it. And I hadn't talked to him from that day. I hadn't talked to him again, maybe about another 2-3 weeks or so. And then he had, I think, I don't know if he had texted me or he had told Pup or something. He was like, man, y'all come out to the crib. So we ended up going out to his house, man, and I ain't gonna lie, he don't be sipping syrup and none of that no more. But he drank expensive, strong liquor. Man. So we was over there blowing big, man. We smoking good, but we went down to one of them expensive restaurants and ordered takeout and sat at the house, man. Ate big, smoked big, and boy put all them strong drinks up in me. And then he was like, "All right, let's go upstairs to the studio." By this time, I'm my shoes off. I'm full. You want to talk about go work? Well, I was like, bet. So we run it, man. We go upstairs to the studio, man, and you know, he was like, I'm working on a compilation and everything, but he was like, right now we just finna do something for your album. So he run through some beats in the computer, man. We picked out one. As soon as I heard it, I started spitting on it. He was like, all right, yeah, that's the one, because there you go doing that. So we ended up doing it, man. He gave me this song for my album that's coming out, man. The title of my solo album coming out called Run It Up on the P.U.D Empire, man. And like I say, man, and that's how me and Ro actually really got back to rocking again. So and the thing was, it ain't even really about no music with us. We were more concerned with just getting our relationship back together as family. You know what I mean? It ain't like it used to be, but we working on that. You know what I'm saying? And me and Trey, we always been rocking though, despite of all the years and whatnot. Like we had our differences and stuff, but throughout the differences, like birthdays, Christmases, and we all hit like, what's up, you good? Just checking up on you. Even while I was going through some issues legally, if I was in jail, I can hit, say, bro, what's up? I'm locked up, man. Baby need rent money. So, cuz was like, called my wife and was like, look, that's for y'all till Dougie get back out here. So, you know, we were, and you know, like he also helped pull strings for me to get certain things done on my music for me, man. But you know, like I say, man, I hate that what happened with us happened how it did, but we all grown now, and like this time I got a second chance around with it. You know what I mean? Like with my team P.U.D Empire, man. Like everybody in my team, bro, it's everybody is all bosses, and everybody is got each other's best interests in mind. Everybody, like, we come together and we put positive energy on each other. Along with positive energy, man, like the team of brothers that I'm with, like I own 2 businesses now. I'm venturing in the stocks, cryptocurrency. I'm having conversations that I would have never figured I'd be having. And this is with a team of I can't use that word. I'm practicing my professionalism. Just say this is a team of ghetto hood intelligent brothers, man. Like come from the streets and manage to use their minds and venture in something else that we've, like, stuff that's been hidden from us or kept from us, like far as like the stock business and stuff like that. Like the pink people, they don't be wanting us to know stuff about like that. You know what I mean? But we here now. We here. But so, you know, that's what it is, man. Right now, one of my brothers that's not here with us physically, you know what I'm saying? But he spit that spit. I mean, my dog Fats. You know what I'm saying? My dog Fats, man. We finna run into one of his joints, man. From the P.U.D Empire, man. You rocking with the vibe right now. Check out my dog Fats. Yeah. It's your boy Dougie D. Take over on the vibe. Y'all just heard my dog Fats, man, with the 2 cuts out my way and Afraid. Got the dog D Black on there, the homie Kidricc James. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, man, if y'all don't know, man, y'all better get your business together, man. The homie Kid been going dumb for a good little minute. But yeah, man, this the P.U.D Empire, man. We in here, man. Yeah, for y'all that don't know, man, and like I say, keep doing your research, keep watching the TV, keep checking your Spotify's, Apple Music, and all that there, man. P.U.D the Empire, man. We in here making business, man. We doing things. We got little bro Big Pup. Know what I'm saying? That's the CEO of the label, man. And like I said, we all bosses up under the umbrella. Like my dog Green, he got his fam up. Fast guy with the 93 Fitness, huh? What grind page, 93 Fitness. My dog Kid, he got the King James. And then, you know, me, I got mine. He also do media too. And then I got mine, Game Time Entertainment. Then I got my fitness, Healthy Game. You know, Healthy Game Fitness, man. You know, we promoting healthy lifestyles, man. You know what I'm saying? We did a lot of the foolishness. But anyway, like I say, man, P.U.D Empire, man. Got a Big Pup, man. He got some, for y'all don't know, he ain't just a CEO, man. Like, big business ventures, man. But he also spit that spit too. He got a joint with the homie Trilly Poke, man, called No Faking, and homie Propane on there. So, man, look here, man. We're gonna roll into that cut in a minute, man. So y'all check it out right here on the Vibe Takeover, Dougie D, P.U.D, the Empire. What it is, man, it's your homeboy Dougie D. We live on the Vibe. Know what I'm talking about? It's the Dougie D Takeover, P.U.D Empire Takeover as well, and we in the building. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, I got my brother C Green in here with me. You know what I'm talking about? P.U.D Empire, fam up. Hey, man, say, Green, let's talk to him, baby.
Nah, you already know, man.
Let's talk to him, baby. We in here.
Man, C Green, that's Double E, man, the fly fat boy. What's good with y'all?
Talk to him, man. Say, look here, Green. Talk to these people, man. Let them know a little bit, man. You know, your backgrounds and how you got started with this and everything.
Yeah, man. C Green, man, born in White Plains, New York, Westchester County, 914, what up, Winbrook, you know what I'm saying? What it is. I can't curse and all.
Yeah.
You know, Winbrook, the Mo City to H-Town, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mo. You know, and I just been putting it in for a minute, man. Been working for a minute. Everybody who know me know I've been stepping on it for a minute, so you know, it's about time. It's just, you know, I'm long overdue. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing, You know, you got to put that work in and accept the work, accept the load that it takes to be great. You feel me? So
what influenced you, bro, like to turn up with this music like you've been turning up? Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro, like I know before I met you and we became part of this P.U.D. Empire family, like you was already working, like you already had a following in the team, a fam up that followed you all the way from New York.
Yeah.
But like, what inspires you to do it the way you doing it?
I mean, you know, what kind of inspired? Shout out my dude V. Well, first I was kind of battle rapping. You know what I'm saying, at first, and just going to battle. Shout out Herb, you know what I'm saying, and we had our own.
You was standing face to face with dudes,
and we was putting that money up, and we was putting that chicken up at Bone Studio, at Mag Studios, you know.
Okay.
Shout out Bone. So we was kind of putting that money up and just battle rapping, bam, but it just I just felt like it just kind of kept me in the box a little bit, because, you know, they just wanted to hear me battle, and I make music way better than a lot of battle rappers because I can jump on the track. So I'm like, I'm going to kind of transition before I get too far deep into just battling. So, you know, I kind of just slowed down on that and just went to straight just doing the music and everything. And that's how I really went. You know what I'm saying? That's how it happened.
Would you happen to, cause like I said, I know you done a lot of music, but would you happen to remember, like, what your first full project was called?
Yeah, my first field project, it was called Lyrical Exercise. Shout out my man Trey at Mike Check Productions. And I used to record at ACC at Town and Country.
Yeah.
You know, he would kind of get me in there on the late night. I was a young dude. I've been recording since I was probably like 15 or 16. That's why I'm so just kind of seasoned with it.
Right.
So it's called Lyrical Exercise. And, you know, I got it out, but I never really fully released it. But I kind of sent the file out to some homies in New York.
But how many songs you had on it?
I probably had like 16 songs on it. You know?
Oh, yeah, you put in work.
I was putting in work. You know what I'm saying? It was more really just bars over shit. I mean, over things, but it wasn't just, you know, as far as rapping.
Like you had hooks and everything too? Or?
Yeah, I had a few hooks. I mean, like it was mostly just running over a lot of tracks. You know what I'm saying? I probably had like 4 or 5 songs. You know what I'm saying?
What polished you up? The way you polish now, cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. You spit like every time. I tell Pup every time, bro. Every time he hit me like, say, bro, Green did this song. We need to come here and come do a verse. I tell him every time, bro. Every time I hear you on a song, it take me to New York through the breezeways. You know what I'm saying? Like in the alleyways or down there by the bodega or something. Every time I hear you spit, bro, like that's where it take me.
Yeah, I mean, I think that just come from the hunger. You know, being famous, just wanting it more than anybody else.
Right.
You know, you just gotta really want it. You know what I'm saying? And the person can feel that. When you nonchalant, you can't be nonchalant about the things you really want. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I really want it. I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna step on your neck for it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna snake you, but I'm gonna step on some necks for it because I really want to achieve it. So you gonna feel that hunger. You gonna know he's serious about what he said. You gonna know he ain't lying. They're like, you know what I'm saying? None of that fairy tale-ness. So I think that's where that come from. They could just know, you know the real. You could just sense the realness in me. You feel me?
Right. How you and Bro Pup link up?
Well, shout out my dude Reggie B. You know what I'm saying? We ain't shout out Reggie B, and he had brought Pup. First off, Reggie B used to come by my spot. He seen everything I kind of had going on, and he was like, you know, you kind of, whoa, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you too nice, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to link you with Bro. I'm going to link you with Pup. He's saying that. So, you know, he had brought Pup to my listening party for the Residue. I had it at iMix Studios. And Pup seen the following I had, as many people as I had. It was packed out. It was, you know, definitely monumental.
Right.
And Bro was like, hey, you know, we got to sit down. And after that, we just made it happen. You know what I'm saying? I came with a plan, and he definitely was like, yeah, we could definitely do that and make that happen. And we just kind of, you know, bosses building for one goal.
Right. And that's, hey, that's how it's supposed to work, though, man. Like, you got great minds coming together and put it together, and now you see where we at now. But like, so I know you brought a bad jam up here for us, bro.
Yeah.
I know you brought this smoke for us, bro.
I definitely did. It's a song called Famish. It's titled after my album. My album is titled Famish. You know me, hunger, of course, the famine, and finally appreciating music, fam up, and you know, it's self-explanatory. So yeah, I brought one for you. So you know, we can get into that.
Right on, run it. You heard what he said.
Yeah.
What it is, it's your homeboy Dougie D, live on the vibe. It's the Dougie D takeover, P.U.D. Empire takeover, all at the same time. We in the building. I got my bro Kidricc James up in here with me, man. For y'all that don't know, you better know. Talk to him, kid. What's up, bro?
Say, man, what's good, man? This your boy Kidricc James. That's Kidricc James. Know I'm talking about, the son of Rick James, the nephew of Sweet James, man. And it's just a beautiful day, man. You know, shout out to the whole P.U.D. empire, man.
He a whole lot of stuff, y'all.
It's going down, man.
My dog, a whole lot of stuff. Did y'all hear all that? He worse than on the Apollo. What's that dude? Rocky. He was the master of disaster.
That boy that's stupid,
That
right?
boy's a lot of stuff. But he not lying, though. Everything he said he is that, bro. I jive you not, dog. Say, kid. Say, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I just want to tell you, bro, like, you are amazing, bro. And I ain't just saying it because we label partners and we family and none of that. I'm saying it because, bro, you have a natural talent, and I'm glad that God saved your life and kept you free out here, because I know we all come from troubled beginnings, and man, you was somewhere that these folks be trying to keep us, but you managed to come back out here. And bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro, you been giving the music game this business.
Yeah, man, square business, man.
Man, talk to him a little bit, man. Let them know what I'm saying, how long you been doing this, like bro, they don't know.
I've been doing this forever, man. So, you know, if you from Acres Home, you know, it's impossible to not know who me and my crew is, man. I come out of a group called DSMC, and I used to go by KID. But I mean, man, like, honestly, bro, I've been around since like forever, man. Like, I came up with, you know, like the 50 Twins, the J-Dogs, the Marios, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can actually find a footage of my bro 50 Twin on World Star where he's talking about how I showed him and his brother how to rap. You know, like, one of my big homies brought J-Dog to me and my crew and was like, you know, like, hey, take him under y'all wing. You got something. You know, like, if you know the history, you know that I was around in the early stages of Slim, you know what I'm saying, as well. You know, I just kind of don't speak on it. Yeah. But the hood, no. You know, I let the hood tell the story. Bro, you really a big dog out here. And, you know, man, I just been around for a minute, man, and the thing is that, you know, I was living out my lyrics, you know what I'm saying? And that's really the reason why we just never took off, man, because we actually had deals. I actually had 4 deals myself, man, you know, kind of ghost wrote for a lot of folks, man. I done collaborated with pretty much anybody that you could think of, man.
Yeah, because, you know, I was going to ask you about that because, I heard something about you, like, rubbing shoulders with the majors.
Yeah, man. You know, like at one point in time, man, like I was actually in talks with G-Unit, Def Jam, Shady, you know, like kind of had, you know, a little mini bidding war going on, man. Ended up doing like a independent venture, you know what I'm saying? Had 4 deals, man, and kind of learned the business the hard way, and that's kind of why it's my focal point to kind of teach, you know, who I can about the game, you know what I'm saying? And kind of educate those who actually really want to learn, because
is it too much for you to embellish on what happened?
Well, let's say this, man. Like, imagine being out. You know what? I'll give one story. One of my situations, man. That's a harsh lesson of the game. So I actually threw a listening party in the Bahamas, and you know, like I flew like the who's who.
Take people to the Bahamas?
I mean, you know, man, I had found a bag in a bathroom at Walmart. But you know, so I had a listening party at that, man, and like I flew like all of the hottest DJs in the U.S. Like anybody that you could think of that would be hot. Right. You know, that runs a particular region, you know, they were there, man. And it was hosted by Amanda D. She went by Amanda D at the time when she was on MTV, but now she goes by Amanda Seals. Like, all of this is documented and there's proof of it. But long story short, man, like we sitting down at a dinner and the card gets swiped and it gets declined. And you know, reality hit. Long story short, you know, like I'm stranded, you know, $250,000 in debt, you know, due to money mismanagement, and you know, just stuff like that, man, just kind of helped me learn what not to do and how not to get into certain situations, and how this game really ain't designed for artists to win, you know. And that's kind of part of what me and my bro Big Pup, shout out to him, man, you know, like you know, what we're trying to do is help indie artists learn the right way to do things, because honestly, the game is not designed for the artists to win, and the labels actually capitalize off the ignorance of the artists, you know what I'm saying? Which that's part of what we do under the P.U.D.
Right.
umbrella, and just everybody, like we make sure that everybody is not only educated on how to move as an artist, but also how to move as an entity within the industry, because there's so many hats to it. Like the average artist doesn't even know that they're supposed to generate 7 different forms of income for each song. You know what I'm saying? But we can sit down and have conversations like that. That's when you have to set up some appointments to come into the office and things like that, man. For a consultation, man. But I'm also an artist as well. I rap. I sing. We got our joint together, man. I've worked with a lot of people, man. Like I really hate that. God bless the dead, man. I really hate that 3-2 was taken from us before he got a chance to finish, because I was working on something with that boy, man, that would have been phenomenal, man. And it's a song called Gripping the Grain that's out right now. Y'all can find that, man. I feel like I'm kind of bouncing around the place, man, because it's so much to tell and not a lot of time, man. But it's just a blessing to still be here, man. To be in this game. Like my first commercial release was in 1998, just to give you an idea how long I've been out, man. Shout out to my big bro, X-Man from Trinity Garden Cartel. For the OGs listening, you already know Trinity Garden Cartel was like smashing. And X-Man, that was my big homie, man. One of my big homies in the game. And he put me on the solo album.
Trill too,
what
man.
I'm saying? R.I.P. Chucky Trill. Yeah, for real, man.
R.I.P. Chucky Trill, man.
And man, I was just blessed, man, to just be around, because I was kind of the young cat that jumped off the porch early, and I was around the elders because they saw that I had a different mindset, at a young age, man. So we just here now, man. Taking over the earth, the atmosphere, man. It's going down, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, with that being said, like with the education that you have in this game, from the years of experience that you have, what do you think? Well, let me ask you, what would you think would be for young artists that you said that you inspire for them to be educated on? What would be 3 key components that you would tell them to learn right now?
3 key components. If I just gotta think off the top of my brain, the very first thing I would say would be to learn how publishing works.
Learn how publishing works.
That is extremely important, because that's the mailbox money. That's the money that comes to you when you're a 40, 50-year-old sitting at the house with your grandkids. Like every time that some music is played in a commercial or a movie or on radio, publishing is being generated. And that money is going to somebody. And if you don't have your paperwork right, it won't go to you.
That was one.
I would say, move the camera, Doug. The second thing that I would say would be to actually learn the process of ownership, because you can create music and end up not even owning it. Like this game is designed where they can actually take your name and your face. Like you could sign the wrong contract and not even be able to take a picture. You know what I'm saying? So learn the business of that. And then third, I would say,
you say learn the business of ownership.
Yes.
Ownership of
everything.
Okay.
Like your name, your music, your likeness, your brand, to copyrights, things of that nature. Like ownership as a whole, because you need to own your name. You need to own your logo. You need to own your music. You need to own your merch. You need to own the name of the merch. You know what I'm saying? There's just so many things. So basically making sure that you're either the owner or a owner if there are business partners in it. Because, of course, if somebody else's money pays for it, then they are entitled to a percentage of ownership. Unless you finagle the contract a different way. But again, holler at us for the consultation. And then lastly, I would say, man, stay true to your art form, because there's nothing wrong with doing with staying current with the times, but you can get goofy when you start chasing trends. I tell people all the time, like Jay-Z is a prime example, how his music, the sound of his music stayed modern, but his delivery and his message stayed the same. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, because you're a brand. That's what these artists don't realize. You're a brand. So when you go to Walmart, you walk past all the think about what you buy when you want a soda or when you want something to eat. You buy that particular brand because you know what to expect from that brand.
Right.
You pass up all of these other brands because in your eyes, this brand is what's good for you. So when you want good seafood, you know what restaurant to go to. When you want a good burger, you know what restaurant to go to because they have perfected that market, that craft. And so that's the whole thing. It's okay to have options, but at the end of the day, you need to have a specialty that the people can rely on you for. You know, like when I put on some Jeezy, I know what to expect. I put on some Too Short, I know what to expect. I put on some Common, you know what I'm saying? Like then I put on some Lil Uzi Vert, you know what I'm saying? Or some Young Boy. Like I know what to expect.
Right.
And that's the whole thing, you know, because if you come out, you know, on the positive tip and then next thing you know, you're doing a pop joint, you know, that might not go well.
Right.
You know, because you might make that money, but then when you go back to the positive tip, it's like, okay, hold on, what he doing? And that's not to say to stay in one box, but just be true to who you are as an artist and don't worry about who's doing whatever. You just do your thing, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be straight, man. So that's the three things, you know what I'm saying, that I would just say just off the top.
Say so for y'all young artists that's coming up, that's just rapping and trying to figure out what your checks is, learn these things. So man, look here, kid, bro, why don't you tell us about the joint that you brought up for us, bro?
Man, I got a single out right now, man, called Tabernacle, man, featuring myself and Big Crit and Raheem Devon, man. And matter of fact, man, we gonna get into that right now, man. Tune in to the vibe. Let's get it, baby.
Let's go. Yeah, it's your homeboy Dougie D, man, live on the Vibe Takeover, man. Got my family P.U.D. the Empire in here with me, man. Say, y'all go check me out on my handles, The Real Dougie D. That's T-H-A, Real Dougie D. My Facebook, Horge Dougie. As well, like I say, man, y'all go stay tuned in, man, to the whole team, man. P.U.D. the Empire. I'm gonna say my brother Kidricc James, Fats, C Green, our brother out there in Arkansas, Big Low G, you know what I'm talking about, and Fat Mac, man. Big Pup, the CEO, y'all already know what time it is. And for boys who looking for distribution, go through PUD Distribution. You know what I'm talking about as well. Shout out to the 3Q, Bowser, our in-house producers, and love y'all, man. I want to thank everybody that came and tuned in and locked in to the show today. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all keep supporting the team, P.U.D. the Empire. I'm gonna leave y'all with my new single, man, featuring my brother Kedrick James and my OG homie Bun B. Song called So Hard, produced by 3Q. Dougie, live on the Vibe Takeover. Gang.